Hello and welcome. In this video, we are discussing about SAP ABAP Inheritance. So one of the most important concepts in object-oriented programming is that of inheritance. Inheritance allows us to define a class in terms of another class, which makes it easier to create and maintain an application. This also provides an opportunity to reuse the code functionality and fast implementation time. So when creating a class, instead of writing completely new data members and methods, the programmer can designate that the new class should inherit the members of an existing class. This existing class is called the base class or superclass, and the new class is referred to as the derived class or subclass. An object of one class can acquire the properties of another class. Derived class inherits the data and methods of a superclass. However, they can overwrite methods and also add new methods. The main advantage of inheritance is reusability. The inheritance relationship is specified using the inheriting from addition to the class definition statement. Class subclass definition inheriting from superclass. So this code produces the output. This is public data, method in public class. This is public data. Access, control and inheritance. A derived class can access all the non-private members of its base class. Thus, superclass members that should not be accessible to the member functions of subclasses should be declared private in the superclass. And we can summarize the different access types according to who can access them: derived class and outside class. So when deriving a class from a superclass, it can be inherited through public, protected or private inheritance. The type of inheritance is specified by the access specifier. We hardly use protected or private inheritance, but public inheritance is commonly used. Public inheritance. So when deriving a class from a public superclass, the public members of the superclass become public members of the subclass, and the protected members of the superclass becomes the protected members of the subclass. Superclass private members are never accessible directly from a subclass, but can be accessed through calls to the public and protected members of the superclass. Protected inheritance. When deriving from a protected superclass, public and protected members of the superclass become protected members of the subclass. Private inheritance. When deriving from a private superclass, public and protected members of the superclass become private members of the subclass. Redefining methods in subclass. So the methods of the superclass can be re-implemented in the subclass. Few rules for redefining methods. The redefinition statement for the inherited method must be in the same section as the definition of the original method. So this was a brief discussion on SAP ABAP Inheritance. Thanks for watching this video. Bye for now.